So we're going down the street looking for a restaurant that tickles our fancy, and we're kind of on the outskirts right now of the old part of town. So you're gonna see a mix of some of the old architecture and the new architecture. It'll get a little more interesting as we hit a main road and start looking for the restaurant. But yeah, this is a very typical very typical Chinese street in a big city. This is a rather typical sort of open air market. Well, not totally open air, but a place to come and get lots of food and drinks. We might even be able to find some of our lunch here, actually. We will see. But it's definitely busy at the moment. Oh yeah, there it is. I think this is just as good a place as any to grab some lunch. So we're gonna order some traditional Chinese food here. They put it on noodles and they put it in a bowl. So let's see what we can get here. We've got quite some interesting stuff. We got some bugs, try that out. And we've got this pork, I think it's pork. Just different kinds of meats and veggies. So let's choose a couple of things and we'll put it all together. 你好，这个来不是一斤，是对，来一份儿。看多少你看哈。可以，那就对，可以了。So we're gonna order some 8块啊，扫这个吗？啊，扫行。生前八道站30元。 我品一份吧。So, for this delightful bucket of grubs, literally, it was 8 kwai, which is about $1.50. So we're gonna try these out, and we'll see what the taste of literal bugs is like. This looks like possibly dragonfly larva, or it's actually pretty good. Tastes like chicken. So I'm not exactly sure. It could be dragonfly larva. It could be silkworm larva too. That's also a very popular dish around here. But either way, not bad. This is a particularly popular treat. Very expensive, actually, but as you can see, lots and lots of stuff. This place is massive, absolutely massive. All kinds of seafood over here. Qingdao is actually very well known for its seafood, being by the ocean and all. Actually, some fairly unique and rare kinds of seafood for sale here. Stuff I've never seen before, but a lot of crab and squid, octopus, clams, so on and so forth. No shortage of things to choose from. It's a little overwhelming for sure if you've never been in a place like this. But that's Asia in general. You know, you'll find places like this all over, not just China, but you know, Korea, Japan, Thailand, and yeah, not just food too, but all kinds of other shops, flower shops and clothing stores. So we're gonna kind of walk through here before we get some food, see what's up, see what there is to see. Kinds of herbs and stuff. This is for, you know, traditional Chinese medicines. Flowers for tea, a tea shop. And a locksmith. It's the kind of place where, you know, a lot of these people who live in the older neighborhoods, they'll come to places like this to shop. So we're done with the market in there. We tried our bugs, and now we're gonna go get some real food, some traditional food at a restaurant that I highly recommend around here. It's a beautiful interior and a great scene. So that's our next stop. Hi, 你好。Right now we're just walking up to the restaurant, and it is a traditional, I believe it's Yunnan restaurant, so that's North China, and it looks really nice on the inside, great atmosphere, great food. So behind me is the restaurant, and as you can see, it's got a really nice exterior, and we're gonna head in there. We'll video ourselves as we order some food, and also the interior of the restaurant, which is quite lovely. So let's go ahead and order some food here. This is, like I said, from Yunnan. And what's great here in China, you just scan a code at the table, and you can see all the dishes that they have. All right, so all of our food is here, and it looks fantastic. You know, like I said, this is a Yunnan restaurant. Earlier I said that was the north of China. I made a mistake, it's South China. And so we've got, first up, some tofu, right, which is something that they're well known for. We've also got this mushroom dish, which again is sort of a specialty of theirs and really delicious. And we've also got some barbecue here. I think this is barbecued mushroom, and we've also got chicken as well. Looking forward to that. Getting some protein, and finally, for sort of a dessert, we've got this fried banana. So I am really looking forward to trying all of this. Let's start with the tofu. It's got a nice sauce on it. Typically, tofu is not really my favorite, but this is pretty good. Next up, we've got the mushroom dish, and they've seasoned this with lime, which is sort of unique in the dishes you find around here. It's got some little flowers in it as well. That is solid. Quite good. Really rich in flavor. And of course it comes with some other, vegetables and whatnot that are also seasoned in that way. Pretty healthy lunch we've got going on here. Let's try some of this chicken after I finish chewing. Not a very good chewer. Slow eater for sure. All right. Oh man, that is some good chicken, very juicy and tender. And I don't know what kind of sauce that is, but it takes the cake for sure. Fried banana, I've had many times, and like anything fried, it's always a solid choice. So it actually has some like a sauce inside of it as well. And maybe that's not fried banana, actually. Oh, okay. So sorry, that's not fried banana. That is a fried, like, rice gelatin that has a sauce inside of it. And it's a pretty traditional kind of food, and also delicious. I mean, there's just nothing here that isn't to die for. So we're gonna enjoy our lunch, and we'll see you next time. Well, just finished eating lunch, and it was great. So now, gonna hop on the subway, we're gonna go down to the ocean and take a little digestive walk. The one thing I don't like so much about here is people do not want to let you get off first. They just want to stand in front of you and you have to push them out of the way sometimes. But so be it. This is a very large station we're about to enter, as this is the May 4th Square subway stop, and May 4th Square is the place to be for tourists, honestly. All right, we're walking out here and it's just a quick hop and a skip over to May 4th Square. If you ever look at tourist brochures or if you ever look at anything about Qingdao online, this place pops up repeatedly. It is the iconic center of Qingdao from which you can see the skyline, which is all lit up at night usually. And if anybody who ever watches this is in Qingdao at some point in their lives, this is an excellent Western restaurant. Makes its own beer. I think they do. They used to anyway. I'm not sure if they still do, but that beer was delicious. Good food too. All right, we're approaching the iconic red tornado, as it is known by me. I'm not actually sure if that's its English translation, probably not, but that's exactly what it looks like. So there you go. Yoop. Backlit by the sun, all dramatically. This is also, there's a marina out here, so you'll see sailboats off in the distance for a little swimming, right? A little swimming action. And actually there's a ferry boat out there that you can take on tours. It's not expensive really, and it goes way out to another neighboring town.
오빠 자기 이리 와 이리 와. 这张有10元2张。
了解更多信息或咨询现场官方售票人员。澳丰海洋文化旅游区祝您旅行愉快。
That over there is the Olympic torch, because in 2008 they had some of the Olympic Games here, and I was actually in China at that time, and we came over here, me and my dad and a buddy of mine, and right after the Olympics had ended. So right now we're taking a look around, seeing if there's a little drink to be had, and I think I have found something.
春雪嘟嘟水蜜桃，清甜多汁，淘气十足。
来一个杨枝甘露，17块钱的那个。It's got a nice little mango drink here to go. just perfectly refreshing after a long day of walking around and seeing the sights. All right, so while we're waiting for that, we'll just take a look around and we'll be back soon. Well, got my drink, and I must say, it's quite refreshing. It's got those little rice balls in it that are super popular. I mean, this Auntie Jenny is like on every street corner. It's huge here in China. So we're gonna end our day walking tour right here, get ready to go back to the office and do some editing for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of this beautiful city that I call home, and there will be plenty more in the future, but for now, take care and we'll see you next time.